This week we're going to start to color our selfie that we've been working on. Last time we traced it with a pen. This is to make those lines permanent. So if you have not traced yours with a pen yet, please do this before you do the next step. Because the first thing I'm going to do to this is get a large eraser. You can use a small one too, but a large one's faster. And I'm going to erase on top. This is going to clean up my picture and get rid of all the pencil that is there from my drawing. This is an important step because it makes my picture look nice and complete, and it gets it ready for the color step. So I'm erasing on top, really using my muscles to make sure all of that pencil starts to disappear. What I'm gonna have left is a drawing that is in pen, and that pen drawing is ready to color. We're gonna begin today with color by coloring only our drawing of ourselves and the background that's around it. So it's the screen part of the phone. Please wait till next week to do the actual phone itself. So I'm gonna leave that plain white today. The reason I'm doing that is I want to share with you some different options that you can choose to make your phone look extra special. So some colored pencil sets have different skin tones and some may not. If yours has different choices to choose from, like peach, tan, light brown, and brown, then what you want to do is test them, not on the face, but I'm going to test them outside the phone. I have this extra paper. And I'm going to test the one that I think is the closest. So I have a medium brown skin tone, so I'm going to try out tan. I'm going to try out light brown, just to check and see which one I think is closer to my skin tone. And I think that for me, this light brown is probably the right color. Now, if I did not have a light brown, I can use regular brown, but I can color with it lighter. So I'm doing less pressure. And that would work too. That also creates a light brown. If you do not have a peach in your colored pencils to use, what I can use instead is use an orange. But I'm gonna also, just like I used my brown lightly, I would use it very lightly because orange and white make a peachy color. All right, so if you do not have the skin tone that matches for a lighter skin tone, choose orange and use it lighter. For a more tan or brown skin tone, choose brown and use it lighter if you need to, or darker if you need to. So I'm gonna take my color and I'm gonna start to work on coloring the face. I want to, oh, I picked up the wrong one. I want to color with small, even strokes. That means I'm not going back and forth a lot. These small strokes will make my color smooth. If you hurry with colored pencils, they can look very sloppy. If I color like this, because I'm hurrying, then I end up with very scribbly looking color. But if I take my time and do small motions back and forth, then I can color and it's gonna look nice and smooth. Take the time to go around things like the eye. The line for the nose is something that I can just go over top. Notice that the color pencil does not cover up my pen drawing, and that's what I want. I want that pen to stay there. I'm going around the eyes, following with my pencil the different contour lines that I already drew. So I'm gonna eventually color all of this skin, and then I'm gonna move on and start to color the different areas of the screen part of my drawing. But especially for the skin, I want it to look nice and smooth, so I'm taking my time, not in a hurry. When you get to the mouth and the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and color over top of the lips with whatever skin tone I'm choosing. Then if I want, I can add a little bit of red or pink to those lips to make them look a little more natural. But I'm starting with the skin tone That way I do not have lips that are too bright, too pink, or too red when I'm all done. Also color the neck. Just following the edges there. All right, and then if I choose to, I can take pink or red and add that to the lips. It's gonna mix with my skin color and give me a more natural looking pink that's not too bright. When I color the eyes, I wanna choose the correct color. I'm gonna choose brown because I have brown eyes. And I wanna color just the bigger circle. If you did not already color the pupil, that's the black smaller circle, do that too. And then I'm gonna start to move on. I'm gonna color all the different parts of the screen part. So I'm gonna do the hair, I'm gonna do the shirt. I'm also gonna do the background, which mine includes sand and water and sky. So all of this part's gonna become colored in. Take the time to make your coloring as neat as you can. The reason we take 2 different class times on this coloring part is so that you have time to take your time and really make this look as good as you possibly can. I'm also coloring the eyebrows with the same color for the hair. And then I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna color the shirt and the rest of this rectangle. So when you finish today, look over your work, check it, and make sure that you didn't miss anything. I'm noticing that I missed my ear right here, so I'm gonna go back and color that. That is also skin. And do your very best job. Have a wonderful day, and we will be finishing this project next week.